Hey guys and girls, it's Matty from Tuckerboxdesign. I just wanted to do this quick tutorial. I was recently on a bus and I was doing a bit of drawing, and I thought it'd be a really good tutorial to put out there. I think the bus trip took probably about 45 minutes, and for the first 40 minutes my drawings really were not up to snuff. Like, it's just one of those things. So the tutorial this week is to remember always that warming up in illustrating is such a huge factor. I think I got to about the 40-minute mark in the bus trip, and then I started to really feel it. I could really, feel things coming into you. You get into sync, and the things you're putting on the page are start to flow a little bit easier. Fortunately, I had to get off the bus and get on with my errands, so I probably lost that opportunity to keep going and keep drawing and stuff like that. But the lesson here is just to make sure you don't draw for 20 minutes, 30 minutes and think to yourself, oh, geez, I'm not much of an artist or anything like that. There is a period of time where you have to warm up. And it's with anything. It's like painting or illustrating, and it's just part of the creative process. So yeah, definitely do that. Definitely warm up, stay free as you can. So this particular drawing, I'm doing it in Adobe Illustrator. Awesome program. It's gives you those really crisp lines. So that's something, all these programs tend to present your drawings in a different way. And it's so awesome because someone will say to you, how'd you do that? Or how'd you get that technique down and stuff like that? But I can't really take a lot of credit for that because it is the program presenting it in a certain way. Adobe Illustrator will be very crisp lines. Manga Studio, you can get a little bit more freer with your lines and things like that. So, and there's plenty of programs out there, so you can try them all and see what fits with your drawing style. So that'll really help you out, I think. And it's fun to explore those programs just to see. I mean, you can see my original drawings here, and then when I put them into Adobe Illustrator, it just makes such a difference, And then you add a little bit of color, it looks not too bad. So, and then I put it into Photoshop, and I just put some colors in there just to, make it a little bit more interesting there. But a huge lesson I wanted to put out there is I had a teacher once, and she said, Matty, you're awesome at making it look really neat and keeping within the lines. But she said, try some drawings, try going outside the boundaries of your lines, say with like a pen and a wash drawing or watercolor painting or whatever it is. And man, that has got to be one of the biggest, most awesome lessons I ever learned. That started me on a track where I was a little bit more free with my drawings. And that's the name of the game with drawing. You want to be uninhibited so your personality can come out, your drawings can be so much more freer. So I'd encourage you to do that. Draw up your drawing and don't worry too much about staying within those boundaries. Get free, put the paint down, see what happens, and you'll have some really cool effects that way. It just looks so good. The freer a painting looks or a drawing looks, it's just going to enhance the drawing so much. So that's my 2 lessons for this week. Definitely there's a warming up period, so don't worry. Like me on the bus, so I was, for the first little while it just wasn't working, but don't worry, push through that and you'll be surprised what comes out. And the second lesson is just stay outside those lines. That's what art is all about. There's few places in life that are like art. You can just bend those rules, break those rules, do whatever you want to do. So that's an awesome thing. So stay outside those lines, stay outside those boundaries. Probably a good lesson for life itself. Get outside those boundaries, and then you're really, really living. So that's my lesson for this week. I'll do a tutorial up next week for showing you my settings in Adobe Illustrator, and you can toggle around with them from there. It's pretty amazing program to use. Yeah, that's everything. So thank you so much for listening, and I sure appreciate it, and I will talk to you next week. Okay, see you guys.